Today is a good day. We get the disco back. Stay tuned.
Gary, Stacy, Spirit, and Sophie. We're taking our motorhome around the country. Throughout North America, we're on the road. It's Pau Hana Travels, here we go.
Hey guys! Well, today is Thursday, April 6th. And guess what today is? Today is pretty exciting because you'll see it here in just a second. Right behind me. Guess who's home? Woo! The disco's home. We are so excited to have her back. I better get out of the way. Hey everyone.
Hello.
I know it's been a while since you've got some current footage from us.
Especially for footage in our motorhome.
Yes, we finally got it back from R&R RV about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we kind of just let it sit for a little bit, but now we are gearing up for Alaska. We are T-minus
26
days.
26 days today. So that would be May 15 we leave for the Great White North.
Yep. We have the dogs' appointments made for their health certificates. We've been working on a few other things to deal with transporting guns across country lines.
Working with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police and the and our own Border Patrol to bring our already owned weapons back into the States.
Yep.
Once you leave Canada, you got to prove that they're yours to come back in. So, working on all that kind of stuff.
So today, this video, we're going to just show you a few of the modifications that we've been working on in the motorhome. Just because the past 6.5 months, we learned what works and what doesn't, and that we overpacked.
Yeah.
So we've been decluttering and reorganizing, and we're going to share that with you today. All right, one of the modifications we did is we added this wire rack that we found at Target. It is closet made, and it attaches to your pre-existing wire shelving, which we have in the closet. Another item that we bought for the closet specifically are these little totes to sit on top. Before we had big, bulky, lost a lot of real estate on the shelf. And with these, there's 4 of them. I can close them and keep them dust-free, dirty-free, and protect the clothes or towels a little better. As you can see, the real estate was perfect. Woo-wee. It fits 4 all the way across perfectly.
Another modification we did recently is installed this coat rack bar up here. And this will come in handy when we come in from the rain and our jackets are dripping wet. Yeah, we got to bring them through the whole motorhome and all that to get here. But they'll still get a chance to dry out nicely here. And it's in the shower, so it's not going to get the floor wet or anything else wet. And we also put in a little shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel dispenser up there, just because it's always nice to have that nice and handy, and frees up more space in the bathroom for other stuff. So we also had a food storage issue in our food pantry up here. We couldn't reach the stuff to at the back of the cabinet. You know, you had to kind of guess and see what's back there and move a whole bunch of stuff around. So we got these plastic bins at it was Target. We got these plastic bins here, and they fit perfectly inside the cabinets. Now, reach in, we can pull the whole dang basket out and see what's in there. I think having these bins will help us remember to use the stuff that's in the very far back of the cabinets. It won't go lost forever. There's also still a little bit of room up front here. We can put bags of chips and other bigger bulky stuff. So that's kind of nice. And also it keeps stuff from falling over. A couple of times all of our canned food that we had stacked up here just went crazy and fell over everywhere. Having
Items
this,
may shift in motion.
Items will shift in motion. Having them in these containers will keep that shifting down a lot. So looking forward to that, especially on the Alaskan roads.
Another thing that we did solely for our personal enjoyment is switching out the artwork that Fleetwood put in our motorhome. So this was one of the original frames, and Gary and I took this on a beach, Moonlight Beach, I think, in San Diego, California, last December.
It wasn't just last December.
Well, it was on our anniversary.
It was on our anniversary.
And then we went and found this frame at Michael's craft store, and we put some of our favorite photos in here. We have photos of the dogs, of our wedding, the balloon fiesta, and of course the disco in Salida, Colorado. One other picture frame that we did is over here in our kitchen area, and a couple more of our favorite photos that I took while on our journey.
And what's this over here?
This is a lamp that...
What's on there?
It's a moose.
It's a moose.
We'll have to name him.
Yep, mangy.
Mangy. He is a little mangy. I've had him for about 20 years.
Yeah.
So he's going to go on our adventure with us.
Do you want to show the other purpose of that light?
Yes. Hold on. 3, 2, 1.
Woohoo! Just
We
need the
have
music.
disco. Party at the disco.
And it's in a window, so all of our neighbors will see it.
Another area that we organized was underneath the sink, and we put in these little loops with a small bungee to hold our sink covers. And then I also installed this rack. Normally they would go on the back of a door, but a door is just not wide enough, strong enough. So we attached it there to give us a little off the floor room and take advantage of the vertical space. This also is a part of our dryer rack that we put silverware in, but in transportation, I can just hang it there and also get it up and off the floor and out of the way. With everything put away, that is how our under sink storage will look. And because I anticipate a lot of bumps in the road, I've gone ahead and mounted a strap to the coffee pot to hold it in place, so as we go down, no more surprises of the coffee pot falling on the ground. That may have happened on the Oregon coast.
So we've also recently purchased this smart wireless thermometer. It's just, they call it like a little peanut. It's going to sit in our wet bay in the basement of the motorhome. The wet bay is where our water tanks are and where we drain our black and gray tanks and all that. The little peanut's going to sit in there, and we can hook it up to our cell phones and monitor the temperature in the basement at the wet bay. It's a Bluetooth enabled app, or a little product, so it gives you like a 200-foot bubble around the motorhome. And then it says here that it works with the Nest setup as well as the If This Then app thing. So like if we go away from our motorhome and we come back to it, as soon as we get near the motorhome, it'll tell us the temperature. It'll pull up on the phone and say, hey, your wet bay temperature is 55 degrees. And we can also set alarms on it. So if it were to get down below 35 or 32 or something like that, it'll alarm us and tell us, hey, you guys got a problem down here. We need to get some heat down to keep everything from freezing. So this is going to come in handy when we're in Alaska and any other wintertime use. So if you actually do a lot of full-time wintertime living in your motorhome or RV, I would suggest looking at something like this.
Well, that about wraps it up for the inside of the motorhome with all of our modifications. Just a few things left to do, like fill it with food.
And a few clothes.
And then we can get on the road. However, next up is Gary's side of business.
course, the man, gets the outside, the basement. You got to deal with all that stuff. A lot of reorganization going. I took everything out. Got a bunch of new bins from the store, and I'm going to reorganize stuff downstairs in the basement.
So look for that on our next video. So if you like our video, please give us a thumbs up. Go ahead and leave us a comment down below. And be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Our adventures are about to get epic. Alaska, here we come. Until next time, Pau Hana. As always, if you liked our video, please give us a thumbs up down below, leave us a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We thank you for watching.
And until next time,
Pau Hana.